Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to what is dot dot dot. I'm going to leave you to tell you tonight, just to tell you what comes up after the dot dot dot. So go on, tell us.
What is Kenyan tea?
Kenyan tea.
It's probably a tea most people have not heard of. It's not as, it's just, you've got all the other teas, the sort of Ceylon tea, sounds romantic, but Kenyan, it's, yes,
But it's I'm gonna bang in the word ubiquitous here. It's all over the place.
it is. Everyone in the UK has drunk Kenyan tea.
It's used in blends and stuff like that.
It's used
So,
in tea bags all over the show as
yeah.
blended or pure or whatever. But where did it start, Anders?
Well, Kenya.
Right.
There we go. Kenya. It's now here's an interesting thing. The Rift Valley in Kenya.
Right.
It's grown east and west, and apparently, the east is seen as a slightly traditionally better quality tea. I don't know why that is.
Okay.
Um, but the plantations were first put there um, by white men. Let's just say that, okay?
The
Back in
colonial,
19
the colonial,
colonials. That's a better.
the colonialists. Yes.
I couldn't think of the word colonial for some reason.
Yes.
However, 1903, they thought we'll do some tests and see if it grows there. Um, and it did. So it took a bit of time to get going. 1920s, it started. They started setting up big plantations there.
That was Brook Bond's tea were the ones that went big.
Was it them? Was it? I did not know
Yes.
that. Oh. And it's grown at between 1,500 and 2,700 meters above sea level. So,
Well, in the early days,
mhm.
the colonists put restrictions on who could grow tea,
Okay.
and only large farms were allowed, and it was only these colonialists who had the big farms they were talking about. So
Okay.
it was pretty much a closed shop. And it was 1956, reluctantly, they thought, yes, we'll let the Africans grow some tea themselves, but only a certain amount. And so it was lifted a little bit. But it wasn't till Kenya's independence in 1963, once that happened, local farmers were allowed to grow tea.
That would have been the Kenyan Tea Development Agency, I think.
That's the one. The government formed that to promote
Yeah.
tea and get the markets going.
Yeah. So get the smaller farmers creating and developing cooperatives around. Um,
They
yeah.
grow a mind-boggling amount. It's 450 million kilograms a year of tea. And as you said, a lot of it comes to the UK and it's
Yeah.
used predominantly in tea bags in the UK.
Because it's equatorial, of course, it's kind of grown year round.
Yes.
So it's a constant um, wheel of tea coming out of there.
Well, I've not actually tasted it yet.
Actually, no,
Never
neither have I.
knowingly drank Kenyan tea, although I've probably drinking it all my life without knowing it.
It's a possibility, isn't it? Probability. So yeah, this is oh oh I did read some tasting notes earlier on, and they talked about maltiness. Wow,
Yes,
that's
it's.
malty.
I recognise this. This reminds me of the strong teas.
Mm, yeah, but it's not strong though, is it? It's quite well
No,
developed.
it,
It's got quite
it tastes like PG Tips tea bag, the old ones, have been left in your cup, just left in your cup, and you're drinking the tea.
okay. Excuse me,
It's
what?
got it's got that stewed tea feel, but without it being stewed, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Again, another tasting note that I came across was stewed fruits. I don't know if that is what you're tasting there.
Yeah, I'm not really getting the fruit, but it was a tea bag I was using, so it's lower quality.
Well, I think, like you say, most of it is developed using the CTC, so
Yes,
they're cut to
yeah,
heck
yes.
and used for tea bags. So I would think, but I'm enjoying this immensely.
I'm not a massive fan. I don't like my tea that malty.
Okay,
But it's quite smooth. Uh,
very smooth.
there's no big spikes, but you've just got that malty overtone.
Um, you said to me just before we started the record, we were just looking through notes and comparing and contrasting, and you said that it's got a brisk flavour to it.
Yes.
And I thought, what the heck do you mean by that? I get that now. Because it doesn't hang around in the mouth, does it? It's very
No,
dry.
no,
It goes.
it's there, then it's bye. Off it
Yep,
goes.
brisk as you like.
Right, well, yes, I'm better having learnt all that. I mean, we're learning it as you, and we learn it and we're passing on to you. So it's,
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the Kenyan tea as well. I think there might be a rift between us.
oh
Not
yeah, yeah,
married.
it's not my fave, not my fave, but it's smooth enough. And if I'd got, it's smooth and light enough not to get bogged down.
Yeah,
I'd drink it if it was given to me.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's it. That's Kenyan tea for you. Um, we hope you learned something or got something out of this. Have you drunk it yourself? Let us know what you think. Anyway, until the next time, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.